Hi, welcome back to Trucks and our clipped, slamming, jamming 53 F100 that we've nicknamed Old School. We've just converted our 10-bolt rear end from a peg leg burnout king to a fully automatic limited slip setup. Now we're at one of the easiest steps, bolting on the exhaust.
But what do you do when you got a truck like ours? It's got a Nova clip, full GM running gear under the facade of a Ford F100. There is no bolt-on kit. Well, that's when you got to rely on good old-fashioned hot rodding and your own ingenuity. So we decided to go with MagnaFlow's stainless steel universal hot rod system. It comes with these mandrel bent sections that allow you to create pretty much any angle that you want, collectors, sections of straight pipe, and all the mounting hardware that you need. Now, MagnaFlow also offers accessories like these stainless tips to cap off your system and these high-flow mufflers that, with a stainless steel finish, are going to look as good as they sound. There's several things you need to be aware of when you're routing a custom exhaust system. First thing is ground clearance. So if we route our pipes here above the lowest point of this cross member, we're going to be fine. Now you also want to be aware of your steering linkage. You want to make sure you can go peak to peak or lock to lock turns without any interference to your drag link or your tie rod ends. And as you can see, it's a pretty tight squeeze in here. From the header, we'll make a down tube and work our way back. And this 90-degree bend from the kit is a perfect place to start. We've tacked our whole right bank section in place with a MIG welder right up until here where the muffler connects. Now I could go ahead and finish this seam with the MIG, but the problem with that is that it's a regular steel wire and it'll eventually rust. This is stainless steel tubing, so what we're going to do is take a TIG and go ahead and do a nice fusion weld on this seam and make it one continuous piece. Now this is the finished pipe section. It's going to look great sitting up underneath the truck. And one thing's for sure, that this joint looks better than this big old pipe clamp sitting on top of it. Now obviously this represents a significant investment in time smoothing out these welds, but we're going to show you just exactly how we got there. Now I'm going to start out with the DA sander set to spin using 220 grit paper. Now all I'm trying to do is level out this fusion weld, which is already pretty level to start with. Now I'll use another piece of 220 and I'll sand this way in a back and forth or linear fashion. Next, we switch to a red scuffing pad, which is equal to about 600 grit. And look at that. With 3 steps, you can make a huge difference. Makes a beautiful satin stainless steel finish.
All right, we've got our mufflers installed. Now, we could install these really nice tips, but there's only one problem. It's blowing the hot exhaust right into our airbags, and that's not good. So what we decided to do was take some extra pipe from our kit and make our own special turndowns. This avoids all that hot exhaust blowing into our airbags.
Here are a few more folks that make the Powerblock possible. Tune in next week for your chance to enter in our new Wrangler Take a Test Drive with Dale Jr. sweepstakes.
Get out of my office. You guys are terrible.